morning, everyone. Welcome to Week 10 of the NFL. Of course, the Thursday night started the week off, and the Broncos beat the Raiders 10-7. This was a much tighter game than I think a lot of people could have anticipated. I don't know. The Broncos just seem to have a tendency to play to the level of their opponent, but they managed to win every game. And of course, this morning it kicks off at 9:30. I think, or they playing over in Europe again. I'm not sure if it's London or Berlin. I think it's Berlin. So correct me if I'm wrong. But we got the Falcons and the Colts. Hopefully this will be a good game. The Falcons, they're bipolar. They play great one week and they look terrible another week. The Colts have looked good all year. Daniel Jones is having an MVP type season. Hopefully we get a good game. Now, as for the 1 o'clock slots of games, oh my goodness, it's not looking good. First of all, the best game to watch probably today would be the New England Patriots at Tampa to take on the Buccaneers. Brett Mays, Baker Mayfield, that should be a pretty good game. Everything else on the list, the Browns and the Jets. The Jets have already traded away their two best players for 4 draft picks and 2 players. They've packed the season in. Maybe they win. They could still win this game. I'm going to go with the Browns. The Vikings and the Ravens. We'll see if the Ravens can start rebuilding their season. They've already done that. I think they won 2 in a row now after starting the season off poorly. They got their quarterback back, Lamar Jackson. Can they get some of the guys back? They can make a run, hopefully. That's a good team. Vikings, again, very bipolar like the Falcons. One week they look good, another week they look terrible. Saints and Panthers. Yeah, exactly. There's not much to talk about. Giants and Bears. Well, at least with the Giants, you still got Jackson Dart to talk about, even though he has no weapons. Every game is going to be a tough game for the Giants. They just got too many injuries in too many key spots. Their defense is either we sack and kill the quarterback or we give up tremendously big plays on the ground and on the air. Bears are having a pretty good season. Caleb Williams is doing pretty good. I'm hoping my Giants can at least play competitive. I'm not expecting to win, though. Bills and Dolphins. Dolphins, they show signs sometimes, but coming off you wonder if the only thing that could happen is if this is the letdown game for the Bills or for beating the Chiefs at home. Other than that, Bills will win this game. And the final 1 o'clock game, which could be pretty decent, Jacksonville and the Houston Texans. That would be only 1 or 2 games I would be looking forward to watching in the 1 o'clock slot. As for the 4 o'clock games, we have 3 of those. The Cardinals and the Seahawks. That will be a pretty good game. I think the best game in that slot, the Rams and 49ers, no matter what they are, how many people are injured, these two teams always seem to play a fun, competitive game. That would be the number 1 game I would look to for the 4 o'clock slot. And then you finally got the Lions and the Commanders. The Commanders, after last week, I said Dan Quinn should be fired for leaving Jane Daniels too long. There was no reason for him to be in that game down 30-7 in the 4th quarter. And now you lost what's possibly your franchise quarterback, and only for the year. But will he be the same again? That injury to his elbow, his arm, was horrible looking. It was the arm version of what we saw with Alex Smith and Joe Theismann go through with their legs. Horrible. Or the old Drew Brees, when he hurt his shoulder the last play of his career with the San Diego Chargers before he went to the New Orleans Saints. So, you really got 3 games at 4 o'clock, 2 good ones to choose from, I think. I would pass on the Lions and the Commanders. Of course, the Sunday night football game, the Steelers and the Chargers. So the Steelers fans should probably have the home field advantage in LA because the Chargers don't draw fans. Although they've gotten better since Harbaugh's been there. They need to move back to San Diego. I've been saying this forever, I know. but that could be an entertaining game. And finally, Monday night game, the Packers and the Eagles, which will be a good game. So there's your NFL slot for Week 10 of the NFL. Everyone enjoy the football action. Hope you enjoyed the college football action yesterday. Hopefully we'll have the new top 25 coming out soon. I think the playoff rankings should come out this week also. So happy Sunday. God bless you all. We'll talk to you later.